How much you guys asking on the bubble gums? He always does that.
10.
Brand new?
Brand new.
Size of the Red October. Yeah, 10 grand's around what they go for used. I actually do not have a personal pair of these. What size is the paisley? Blue one?
7.5.
How much you asking? 240. Thank you. So it's too expensive. He wants 200. Ask is $204. He wants 240. Most people want 280. So we'll go look over here. And what are you asking on the goldenrod?
I have a 12.5 and a 9.
Went out.
How much for the 12.5?
220.
Thank you. Yeah. So he's 50 to 60 over market per pair. Good. How are you?
Kind of small.
I have a list of name cards. Want to see it?
Yeah.
Please.
See the list, please.
Shit, everything is through the roof.
Thank you. Appreciate it. So everything on that list is 50 to 100 over market.
Pandas, pandas, pandas.
What do you guys got on the pandas?
280.
So they're around 200 market right now for pandas. So definitely overpriced.
Oh, banners? That main good ones.
Yeah.
My shit's a mix. That's still 70.
70. Thank you. So that's a shoe that keeps restocking. So it's around $200 right now. So how much you guys asking on the bubble gums? Big sizes.
The prices is on the bottom. Oh, that one? What size is that?
11.
This is a 12.
12.
What's up, man?
You?
Pretty good, thank you.
How much you asking on the 11 and 12 bubble gum?
For the 12 it would be 240, for 11, 220.
So Jordan 1 Atmosphere, also known as the bubble gum. 220 a pair.
Yeah.
You're on 220 a pair?
I wouldn't be able to be honest. Give me the lowest.
Hi. Thank Starfish, big size.
Yeah.
What are your big size starfish? Size of them? Underneath.
10.
This one 9.5 man and 10.
Cool, thank you, appreciate it. Sometimes the tables that have a little better prices, they want to stay more firm till their price because once people start coming in, they know they're going to sell it because they have the cheapest prices for people who want to wear them. So over here we got the trading pit. A lot of people just come in that are normal attendees and set up in the trading pit, but we'll go look and see what they have. How much you guys asking on the Midas Golds?
Oh, yeah. What size?
What size do you have?
I think we have a lot, like 9.
How many pairs do you have? How much you want for the 9 and 10.5?
160?
Do 130 a pair?
Nah, it's not.
What's your best?
150.
Meet me at 140 on them.
We'll take all of them.
I'll take your buddy's 5 too.
Let me see if he wants to sell it.
We're trying to get all the Midas Gold right now for 140.
The most gold right now is 150.
All right, we'll pass.
Yeah,
Thank
no
you,
worries,
appreciate it.
no worries.
Do you have any big size bubble gums?
Yeah.
How much do you want for the 10s and 11.5?
We're actually not ready to sell, bro.
Not ready? Okay. Some people will say that was setting up in the morning. Usually by then we end up spending all the cash though. So a little over. We looked at some Georgetowns earlier. Georgetowns around 350. They want 420 a pair. So walk on that one. Sometimes when people are too high, it's not even worth it just due to the fact that they're just going to stick at their price and take it home at the end of the day. Paisley too small?
Only if the price is right. What is this, a 9? Yeah.
What size? 9?
The 9, yeah.
So we want to be around 330 to 340 for that. So how much you asking on the Georgetown?
Which one?
The Georgetowns?
I think the 500 bill. Unless you change the price.
Yeah, 500.
All right, thank you. So they want 500. I can buy it under 400 on any of the apps right now. So gonna pass on that. Usually you can sense a table by the price of one shoe. So that shoe's around $120 over market. So it's gonna be too expensive. There's this one of the new shoes to come out, 11 men's, $320. They're selling for around $260 right now. So I'm gonna pass on those. Size of the Red October.
7.5.
Used?
One time.
One time? Can I see it?
Yeah.
So we have around 3 pairs of these right now, all brand new. They go for around $20,000 brand new. Brand new
Half that price.
Yeah, 10 grand's around what they go for used. I actually
closest
do
pair
not
you're
have a
gonna get to
personal
death
pair of these. So this might be a personal for me later today. We'll see.
That's the closest.
These are very clean. The problem with these is they crack a lot when they get old, so this has no cracking. Strap looks good, lace tips look good. It's a really clean pair.
Very good care.
I can tell this is a very, very clean pair. Thank you, I appreciate it. Shoe I was buying when they're like $5,000, and we have 3 pairs of them. Since Kanye's documentary and just Kanye went to Adidas, every Nike Yeezy has shot through the roof. They're 20,000 plus, depending on the size. Used pairs are anywhere from 8 to 12,000, depending on condition and size nowadays.
10.5. Oh yeah.
What size?
10.
Brand new.
Brand new.
Those are Nike Dunk Curries, right? No, Dusty Olives. Dusty Olive. You said it's a size 10?
Yeah.
Size 10. 320. Maybe he wants it.
Definitely. How you doing, boss?
How are you?
You run 320 on these?
Yes.
Yeah? We'll see what else we can grab.
That's a 7. My bad, bro. It's 370.
Copy.
For the size 10? Can you run 320 on it?
No.
What's your best?
Yeah, 350.
All right, thank you. People don't know their sizes of shoes or stuff. They look at it, they look at their tag, or they just think later in the day they'll get more. So we might see that. Usually when we circle back at the end of the day, sometimes people will still have those shoes and you're able to pick it up. Or you basically can go even lower just due to the fact that you offered that earlier. You could say you picked up other stuff, and then you pick up other stuff throughout the day, and it drives your prices. As you supply the inventory that you need and start buying, you can basically lower what you're buying at. These are the brand new Kobe's that just came out for Gia's 16th birthday for Mamba. These are a very cool shoe. How much are you asking on the blue Paisleys? Got a whole stack, yeah.
250.
How much?
250.
How much?
250.
50. All right, thank you. Those right now are around 200. Big size are a little more, so we want to try to be in that 200 to 220 range to start buying them out. Let's look over it. Small atmosphere, right? Too small? That one's too small. Is that Colette brand new?
Yeah.
What size? I like this table. How much you asking? 20K?
The one is 11 and the 4 is an 11.5.
Nah, I just bought an 11.5 for. What about the Michigan 5s?
It's 9.5.
9.5, how much you asking on those? So we have 3 pairs of the blue ones. We have 2 of those and a pair of those. So those are anywhere from 8 to 10K. The 4s right there, the blue pair, they go anywhere from like 5 to 8 grand depending on size. Carolinas, the 4s right there, those are around anywhere from 8 to 12,000 depending on size and where you look. They're more like, you can find pairs once in a while for like 6,500-ish depending where you look though.
So the Michigan 5 is a size 9.5. Both of them are 9.5.
9.5?
Both of them have been worn once. Is
Oh,
what
they're
the player
worn?
Told me. Yeah. They're super.
Can I
clean.
see it?
Yeah.
So PEs are only given out to the basketball players on the team. These were 5s were for football team, 4s were for the football team, right?
There's both. See?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the women's, men's, and football all. I believe they all got pairs. Maybe not of this one, but definitely of this one.
I just bought the whole UNC set, all 11.5.
Yeah, I've had quite a few of them.
Well, nice meeting you.
Yeah, man, you too.
Loop back
Good face.
around.
Yeah, man.
So Colette's are one of the rarest shoes. They basically did it for charity, and nowadays they sell anywhere 20 to 30,000 depending on the auction. So 20 grand's an okay price. I saw a used pair sell the other day for around 18,000. How much you asking on the goldenrods?
200.
200. What size is it?
11 and a half.
11 and a half. All right, thank you. So we picked up a pair earlier for around 160, so they're in and around that range. See CPFMs. How much on the CPFMs? 0.8. It's not bad. So we have the Friends and Family pair, which is the green pair of those. Those are around 8,000 right now. That's one of the craziest shoes that came out. This guy was at the last event up there, if you see. How you been? So Iron Maiden's up there. They're anywhere from like.
We're Counterfeit Chicago.
Counterfeit Chicago.
We actually have 2 pairs of Iron Maidens. We're the only, from my understanding, we're the only ones with a size 9 brand new pair. We have 2 of them. One of them was worn and verified by Benjamin Kicks himself. He's a size 9. From my understanding, there was only 3. There could be 4. You know, it's a give or take on those. We have I think we have the best core line collection in the world. We have 1 out of 4, 1 out of 100s. We have 1 out of 50. We have 1 out of 15. We have 2 sample pairs. We have 2 used pairs. And we have about like 15, give or take, regular boxes. Also, I know for a fact we have the most flams in the world. Flam 2.0s, which is this is a very slept on shoe. If you could still go hunt these.
Around 120,000.
Yes, the first version, which is the Flam. This is the 2.0 times Live Strong though. Man, this is probably the most slept on dunk in history right now. So if you're able to snatch some, I say go do so, because we actually have about 15, 17 pairs of these. So don't sleep on them before we go and grab them all. Also DeLoreans, we probably have the most DeLoreans too. We have about like 12, 15 pairs of those.
And then up there, Freddy Krueger's last pair just sold for around 40,000 at auction of those.
Yeah, honestly, I got offered $50,000. I should have taken it like 6 months ago, but it's because I keep telling people, you want to cash me out, give me $1 million, man. You'll take all my set. It's about 120 collectible shoes. And you could take all my regular shoes too, and all my vintage with it, and my display case for it. And my posters, I have movie posters from Space Jam itself, 1996, Warner Bros. We got a lot of dope shit, man. So you want to cash me out at Counterfeit Chicago, give me $1 million for all of our shit, cash us out.
He always has one of the craziest booths at all the sneaker con. I would say millions a little bit. He probably has $650,000 to $850,000 worth of shoes though, depending where he sells them. I see more Dior's. I like Dior's. 12. How much you asking on it? 8,300.
Is that player?
Mr. Famous Joe Sapio.
Yes.
What's up, bro? How have you been? Good.
Dad, get here safely.
Yes.
Good stuff.
Driving over here now.
Good stuff.
So he ran one of the best stores in New York for around, what, 5-6 years? He had one of the best stores in New York. Dior lows, they're all numbered. How much you asking on these? Got you. 8.5. This is one of the rarest shoes to come out. Dior, and these were all handmade in the Dior factory. As you can see right here, they're all numbered to 8,500 pairs. So there's 8,500 pairs of the high tops and the low tops on these. We have around 8 pairs of the highs and around 10 pairs of the lows right now. So this is a really, really good shoe.
What's up, bro?
What's up? What size Rebellion Airs do you have?
Right here?
Rebellion Airs.
Oh, that's him right here.
11 and 12.
How much you asking?
310, 12, 295, 11.
All right, thank you. You'll see we're looking for certain shoes because they're really good movers and they'll increase in value very nicely, but it's over market. Those shoes right now, if he wants 310, 320, they're selling anywhere from 260 to 280 depending on the size.
Buy it now price.
Yeah. How much for all the goldenrods? So usually when you take more than one pair, you can tend to get a better deal on all of them and you can average your price down per pair.
10 and 12.
What's that at? 160, that's okay. Paisley, what's this at?
So it depends on the size.
How much for all of them? And this one, in Paisley's. So as you look at these tables, you can look around and see what you like, and you can throw stuff in, and it averages the price down. Also, the more you're willing to spend with the vendor, the more likely they are to take 10, 20 bucks less a pair to move those other pairs. These are Metacoms. This used to be a good shoe. It really slowed down. I've never loved the fur on this. It's like horsehair. So some people like this, some people don't. Some shoes are also priced all over the place depending, because vendors also, everyone's got to make their money, so they might have paid a little too much, so they price it. So you'll look at a table, usually if something's so overpriced, you know the rest of the table's not going to look too great, but you can tell by this pricing, market's around like 160 to 170, so they want 170, 200 a pair. If we're taking them all, we could usually get them for 140, 150.
So the 8.5, 9.5, those are the golden rod and the 12. And the Midas is the 10, and then the 9W is the blue plate.
Can you just run 150 a pair on these? I'll do the 140 on this, and then the Paisley, if you can do 180.
Can I see it again? I could do 150 on all, and then the 11.5 and 12, could you do 160?
Do 155 on them.
Okay, we could do that.
And
And
then-
then 140 and then,
140, 180.
okay, that's fine.
Good?
Yeah.
So we just picked up Paisley right here, 9W. We paid 180 bucks. Midas Gold, size 10, we paid 140.
Yeah.
140 on, and then we paid 150 for the small size golden rods, and we paid 155 for the big size golden rods. So that is 1, 2, 3,
We could box it for you.
6 pairs in total. Thank you. You want to write that down? We'll write that down. We're gonna look. We might as well look. Panda. See what it's at. Run me 220 on the Panda.
Yeah, we could do that one too.
220. Got that one. 220. 7.5.
Did you get it? Oh, yeah. 63.
You run this one for 210. So 210.
I'd rather
You
not.
run this one at 300. Yeah. So this is the Red Thunder 4. It came out this year. Iconic red and black colorway on Jordans. It's just a really clean everyday wear. Really good shoe. Firm. All right, I'll pass on that one. So this shoe comes looking worn. It's actually not worn. This is a brand new shoe. So race car driver. Forget his name and how to pronounce it, but yes, Walker. So Magnus. This is the Magnus Walker Dunk. Yeah. Can you run 320 on this one? Magnus Walker. Meet in the middle, 325.
I'll be at 330.
I'll take it. 330 on that. All right.
Nah.
So
That's actually one of the better colorways.
Union Guava. This shoe came out recent and is one of the most hyped shoes that has come out in a very long time. This is the new release. That's the old release. How much? Can you do 800 on the Union?
I'll be at 850 on that one.
Meet in the middle, 820.
No, I'm firm on that one.
Yep.
Yeah.
Pass on that one. Too much, right? 480.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there should be.
This is Travis Scott's latest shoe, the Travis Scott. It's collab with a company called Fragment also. So this is the low version, size 10.5. I'll tell you. So they're a little high on this one. We want to be around 1,700 there. So we'll see what we can work in, maybe.
17.5, maybe
Yeah.
max.
You're a little high on this one. Can you do 17?
No, I'm firm on that one. I think pretty high.
Paid high? Gotcha. So some people say that they pay high. So you always gotta, some people hold, sometimes you gotta settle to lose a little money, but a lot of people will hold and try to move the shoe when they can. These went down a little bit, right? So this shoe used to be like 300-400. It ended up going down because there's a blue colorway that's actually a lot nicer than this coming out in my personal opinion. And this is the brand new Union. So they have the ones that we showed before, the 4s, the old 4s, and these are the 2s that just came out, and these come in 2 different colors. So that's that. What size is that goldenrod?
11.5.
11.5. So we paid 155 on the 11.5. What's the other size? We're just gonna check them all out. There's a 12, right?
Hold on. Some of these.
I think that's a goldenrod.
Yep. I got a 12, a 10.
We paid 150 on the 8.5 and 10. 11.5 and 12 goes a little more, so we paid 155 on those.
Where are you guys based from? You guys
New
local?
York.
New York?
You know,
You guys have a store?
no, we have an online e-commerce platform. So if you have stuff for sale, if you DM AlwaysLegit MY,
I think there's another one of these also. You got another goldenrod. There's one
Yeah,
more
so we
golden-
have 8.5, 10, 11.5, and 12.
12.
And now this one might have to look into just because I don't know how
Yeah, pass on this one.
that'll be the clean.
We're gonna pass on this one. It looks a little worn.
Oh, okay. What size is that one?
That is the 12, so minus 155. So you gotta always check the bottom. You can see heel drag, and that basically shows if the shoe is brand new. So as you see right here, he's checking the heels to make sure there's no dirt or it basically gets worn down once the shoe's worn. So if it's dirty, a lot of people will consider it used, and you can get problems with your orders. That's the black and white 11, right?
This is 7.5.
Women's?
Yep.
210, yeah. And then we paid $220 on the men's 11. So the men's pair, there's a men's and women's pairs of these. So men's 11, we paid $220 for. What shoe is that? Which one's that?
This is
Paisley.
Paisley size 9.
We paid $180 for Paisley size 9. That's a woman's shoe, correct?
Yep.
$180 for the Paisley size 9.
Maybe we can just take it out.
So see, everyone else was asking $275 to $300. Market's around $200. We got these for $180. Black and white 11, $220. Magnus Walker, $330 on the Walker.
What is that?
It's more shoes.
We have more on this side.
8.5 Magnus Walker. We paid $330 on that one.
How about you? I'll just keep it.
You want me to open it?
Yeah, that one's yeah.
Good to go.
$13.95.
16. Let me.
Minus the 155.
Yeah.
Pull the pair
It was
out.
supposed to be 1840, but then minus the 155.
150, 150, 155, 130, 210. There's only two for 150.
The 8.5, the 9.5, and the 10.
There's three.
Yeah.
Is there a third pair?
8.5, 9.5, and a 10. Yeah.
So there's a 9.5?
There's 5 golden rods.
9.5. Also at 150.
Yeah.
So let me add 150. 1545.
No, I got 4 golden rods, 1
Yeah.
Medias gold.
Yeah. And then.
So 150 times 3.
Yeah, one,
That's
two, three,
450. Golden rods, the total should be 605 for all the pairs.
155. The golden rods I have 4, so it's 150 times 3 plus 155.
That should be 605.
It's 515. So
150 times 3 plus 155. 605.
times 3 plus 155. Oh yeah, okay.
605. I'll take it for your price.
And then the Midas 140.
130 on that, I thought. You were at 140.
Oh,
We were at 130.
130. Okay.
Yeah, we went 10 off. 130. Black and white women's 210.
Yeah,
Black and white men's 220.
20.
Paisley 180.
Yeah, and then the Magnus.
And then 330.
Yeah.
That should be 1675.
Okay, 67.
1675 is our total.
The shrewd negotiator.
We're gonna count it out for
Yes,
her.
sir.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That should be 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then we'll get 15 back.
I ain't gonna lie.
You don't know.
You know my thing.
He always does that.